scariest part of spinal fusion isn't just the surgery itself. It's this: adjacent segment disease, otherwise known as ASD. Even I worry about it sometimes, so I'll tell you what it is and how to minimize it. And if you haven't already, press that plus button so you can get more fusion content like this. Adjacent segment disease is when the discs and joint above or below a fused portion degenerate and cause symptoms over time. Because the fused portion does not move and can't absorb shock properly, the adjacent discs have to move more and take on more load, absorbing more forces. So this basically leads to them degenerating quicker, which can lead to possible symptoms. Yay! This is one of the trade-offs of spinal fusion, unfortunately. And the longer a fusion tends to be, usually the quicker discs degenerate. It's not completely avoidable, and some of the risks are influenced by your genetics, your age, how many portions were fused, and perhaps how your spine was beforehand. Here's the good news though: many people's discs degenerate over time because of spinal fusion, but not everyone develops symptoms because of that. But despite of that, you still want to minimize the risk of that happening. So basically doing your best to minimize it, whilst also living your life and not living in fear at the same time. Still doing the things you love, but with a peace of mind. So here's what I do and what can also be good for you as well. First of all, I am always active. I'm always up around, walking, doing things. This ensures that the muscles around my joints and my spine are strong, and it makes sure that the discs don't just seize up. Those of you who watch my videos will probably know how important that is as well. And on top of that, I've built lots of nice strong muscles in my trunk area. Basically the core, abs, glutes, lower back muscles, hamstrings, quads, the whole pelvic area, and muscles in the pelvic floor, which are very important. Basically, I've got very strong hips. This basically helps distribute load and forces into the hips and the muscles around the hips rather than the adjacent discs below the spine itself. Strengthening the trunk, that's definitely a video I'm going to be doing. I maintain a healthy body weight, so not that much excess body fat that's going to put too much weight and strain on my adjacent discs. I don't smoke either. Oh, I'm just so perfect, aren't I? But seriously, smoking is linked to faster disc degeneration, and it is also linked to poor spine health. Even if you rely on vaping and you are addicted to it, even cutting back a bit can make a difference. I get plenty of calcium and vitamin D to make sure I've got strong bones, and I am not afraid to lift a few weights, and that may come as a surprise to you. If you lift weights under control with good form and also progress at a steady rate, all the while making sure you've been cleared by your surgeon so you can do these things, in some cases it can be actually quite beneficial for ASD rather than just avoiding it entirely. And finally, I'm always looking out for symptoms. If I get any forms of pain or just any symptoms in general that isn't muscular aching, I'm always going to dial it back and get it assessed as soon as I can. Never trying to just push through pain and things like that. Try to incorporate these things into your life with a fused spine, and always think long term about your remaining discs and your spine health. But at the same time, never ever let fusion stop you from living the life you want to live.